俺にはこれがあるもんね。
He took out a pair of what? Women's underwear from his pockets. They were a really sexy pair too. What the fuck, Appo? Those are see-through. What the hell? Where did you get those?
運命により俺様の手元にやってきた。
Liar, you stole it, didn't you? You guys too? Dudes. Dudes! I'm glad that Pierre and Daigo, but they both shook their head in disagreement.
いや、俺は洗濯済みの下着に興味ないし、下着はさ、履いててなんぼじゃねえ？
俺は止めたぞ。
なんつって大悟がこっそり靴下をポケットに入れたの気づいてまーす。
He's the socks man, is he?
行く。
Are you serious? Why socks?
ちっちゃくて可愛かったんだ。いちごのワンポイントとか、足の裏の汚れ具合とか。
おいおい、変態も大概にしろよな。
What are normal fetishes anyway? Appo was driving in. Oh, Jesus Christ. On the bed as he pressed panties against his mouth. Hey, keep it down, you're gonna get caught. You know, it makes you wonder what the actual voice actor for this character looks like. Probably looks fairly normal, but like with the voice acting and this freaking appearance, yes, like it has an ugly ass character, but the voice actor probably looks fairly normal. I'd imagine. I don't know. It's like it could be unexpected, isn't it? It's like very attractive voice-looking voice actor voice acting ugly characters. That does happen, or it could be, you know, fits the character. But can you imagine that? It's like you're typecasted for ugly characters in voice acting because you look ugly. It's like that doesn't make any sense. You don't have to be have a certain look to voice act a character. You have to be able to give certain voices, bring a certain character out. Appo had... Oh, Jesus Christ, Appo, will you stop? Appo had the panties to his nose and was too intoxicated with them to listen to me. Suffocate him with it so that he will die, would you? Hey, listen to me, you're not supposed to eat that.
なんだよ、Kazushiにも一番分かってやるって。
Christ.
ほら、あぶっとけ。
What the hell, Appo? He is the worst of the three. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's like the writers were like, okay, we want to create a character that's absolutely repulsive. Everything, every perverted trope, throw it onto this one character and make him look like an apple. And we will call him Appo. And he will be ridiculous. What? He put a pair of someone's underwear on my head. Don't do that to me. Now cut it out. We look like total perverts right now.
似合うな、Kazushi。
That's not how you wear them, by the way. But please don't wear them how you're supposed to. Stop it! Put it away, god damn it!
ちゃんと探したのよね。
Uh-oh.
だから間違いないですって。だってあいつらが来た途端にいなくなったんですよ。こんなタイミング偶然のわけないです。
Oh shit. Yeah, I'd look as surprised as them if I walked in on that. Dude, you had time. You could have easily just took it off your head, or was it stuck like pantyhose? Just like hard to get off your head? Or did you not even try? It was too late. The door swung open and the girls poured in. Their eyes fell right on Appo, happily toying with his panties on the bed, and me with the pair over my heads. And yet somehow, all three of these characters will still potentially get with Kazushi, even though they just saw him in this situation.
カズシで、そういう趣味だったの。
Who the why is just like it's a trope in, like, you know, anime and shit like that. But realistically, who the fuck would put that on your freaking head? No, I can explain.
Yeah! それ例の
Oh. Oh, yes. I remember this now. Oh, just wait till you meet the character who these belong to. Can you guess what kind of character it's gonna be? My god, she literally looks like she could fit into Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. She's got the facial expressions down for like over the top type of character. You know what it makes me think? If the Happy Mask Salesman had a wife, this is the type of face she'd have if she freaked out like he did. She's like, yeah! She pointed at the pair I was wearing at my head. At my head? Or, don't you mean on?
Eh? Lei?
The funny face girl kept shouting as we froze.
例見つかったわよ例のお気にが
So, I guess she did have a reason to get them searching for stuff? Do you know how Ray's gonna look? Well. Of course.
男けだもの
かろうじて人類だろ
体育の先生かなんかがコスプレしてんじゃねえのか
She reminded me of the statue of Atlas I saw at a museum.
い
いやみんな来るよ耳塞いで
You know, I find it weird how ears in Japanese is mimi, because like when you hear their dialogue there, it's like mimi mimi. It kind of just sounds like you're kind of mumbling something. Our ears. Both of these characters could fit into a Zelda game. Now the last thing you want to do is piss off a heavily muscular woman. Girl. Her scream, or should I say war cry, rang throughout the entire school. The other students would report finding dead birds on the street for days afterwards. Her scream went on forever.
ひどいわひどいのはお前の存在もんは
Pierre bolted to cover Appo's mouth. We didn't want to find out how much worse this would get if we let him finish.
私のお気に入りなのに
Am I wearing yours then?
そうよせっかくお小遣いを貯めて通販で買ったのに
Now it was all Appo's fault, so you know, take them off, hand them over, and say, he did it. And maybe we'd be rid of Appo, and all would be right in the world again. I'm very sorry. I took them off my head as fast as possible. Well, not fast enough, obviously. It was already too late, though.
女の子の下着を頭にかぶるなんて信じらんない一体どういう神経してるの変態
No, I just couldn't stop him. You must not believe me, but,
信じられるわけないっしょ先生やっぱりこいつらの仕業だったでしょそうね
She was lost in thought for a couple seconds before she spoke.
あなたハルマくんだったかしらあのね下着は履くもので頭にかぶるものじゃないのよ
Well, you know, that is the case, but really, what's worse? To find someone wearing your underwear on their head, or how it's traditionally supposed to be worn? I think how it's traditionally supposed to be worn would be much worse than simply finding it on someone's head.
論点はそこじゃありません これは犯罪ですよ。ショーツ盗んだんだから。
いや嘘だ、嘘に決まってるっちゅうの。このパンツがお前の。どうやってこのちっちゃい布切れにお前が入んのよ。
He compared the girl and the underwear in his hand.
例のに間違いないわよ。それに勝負下着なんだから少しくらいセクシーなのは当たり前でしょ。
There's special date underwear.
ちょっと待った、君の勝負って。
Like you wanna talk, Appo?
ねえ、泣かないで。変態にパンツ食べられたからって。まだ洗濯もしてなかったのに。
Appo's face turned pale as soon as he heard that.
ああ、また吐いた。
洗面器洗面器。
たぶんふざけんな。なんで勝負下着が必要なんだよ。誰が何の勝負すんだ。空手か柔道かレスリングか。
Don't yell while you're puking.
ひどい。何よその言い方。私が悪いっての。
Break him, big girl. Why is it just called Big Girl? Her name's Ray. We've established this. So why does it still have her title as Big Girl? She was in tears. Unlike her look, she was a really sensitive girl. I think we're complete bad guys here. Yeah, Appo, you are the villain. The ultimate villain. Crush him!
何泣いてんだよ。キャラじゃねえよって。
いやもういや。
I also wonder, it's like with every one of these characters, you gotta wonder what the voice actors look like. She went past being upset as to hatred.
それ素直に返した方がいいんじゃないか。
そうだぞ。そんなもんは早く返しちまえって。
返すね。
Appo gave the big girl back her underwear. She took one look at the underwear and started streaming tears again.
シミがついてる。あんた何したのよ。例のショーツで何したのよ。まさかこれを巻きつけて
Oh,
しごいたり。
please, no. It's already bad enough as it was.
しなくてホッとするぐらい。シミは多分最初から。俺舐めちゃったよ。
Oh, it just gets worse.
うざいって死んじゃえ。もう開けないわよ。どうしてくれるのよこれ。
You know, again, the scenes like I see make us think just like going back to the previous recording. I can't remember which part. It was part 1, 2, 3. I can't remember which one. But I remember like saying just like, now imagine if someone, you know, were to buy this novel, you know, simply for those kind of scenes, you know, the kind of nudge nudge wink wink. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Say no more. Like if they were for those scenes, they'd be put off before they even get to any of those scenes. Like, oh, I think I'm gonna hurl. Blech. Oh wait, I'm turning into Appo now. Blech.
ふざけんな。俺だってお前のだって知ってればそんなことせずに済んだんだ。
Appo, we're starting to lose it too.
まあ盗っ人竹だけシートはこのことね。先生、あいつら捕まえて。
あのね、あなたたちちょっと悪ふざけが過ぎるわよ。これは犯罪よ。
Boys, you're including me?
あんたかぶってたじゃないのよ。私恥ずかしめられたわ。こんなどこの馬の骨とも知れない連中に。
She She went feral, rampaging like an upset mother bear, tearing apart her own panties.
なんつう力だ。
これやばい。
Since an interruption, I have food. The only other person whose size was terrified too. The glass in the window shook. The girls all covered their ears as she screamed.
許せない許せないったら許せない。
落ち着いて。君にそんな怒った顔は似合わないよ。
よく言うよ。
うおー。うげー。
Crush him!
アッポが空を。うわー。
You know, I mean, Pierre's a pervert as well, but he didn't actually, steal them or even, wear them or anything like, the other characters, but he got hit nonetheless. She just sent two guys into orbit. My God, she's one of the giants from Skyrim. Why me? That cry though. Wait.
泣かないでレイ。犬にでも噛まれたと思って忘れるのよ。
We must hear the I can't take this.
もういや。
カズシ君たち生きてるかな。
How the hell was Kazushi spared there? Or maybe he was also hit as well.
保健室に来た意味はなかったわね。
Yeah, they're gonna need the nurse's office after that.
男子を教えるのって大変かも。私に務まるかしら。
Yeah, that seems to imply Kazushi went out the window as well.
お前らな。
He was so livid that he didn't even have the energy to punch us. It's alright, you don't have to say anything. We feel terrible already this time.
ごめんなさい。
ま、とりあえずお前ら晩飯抜きだ。
How cruel!
マグロが山の幸が。
Well, I've got food right next to me.
後で反省文書いて持ってこい。これくらいで済んでありがたいと思えよな。
Yes, sir. No dinner. Well, that's rough. Especially considering all the freaking traveling and shit they've done around the island. They've got to be exhausted. And getting their asses kicked as well, so doubly exhausted there as well. This is what they call social punishment. All the girls kept a distance and whispered as we passed by through the corridors.
下着泥だってやーね。
トイレのゴミ箱とかも漁ってたらしいわよ。
何それ変態。部屋に忍び込んで襲いかかってくるんだって。
もう何人かの子が妊娠させられたとか。
What?
そんなわけないだろ。
Yeah, how is that even possible?
アホらしくて言い訳する気も起きないな。
He was right, his voice was so hollow. They say that rumors grow, but this one spread like wildfire and grew even worse. Why the fuck is part of a tree growing inside the building? And right here as well. It's supposed to be on the outside of the building. No one was willing to come near us or even make eye contact.
ねえねえ君たち、男子便所ってどの辺にあるかな。
They often ignored us. Most of them ran away from us. They seemed to think just talking to us would get them pregnant. They're the type of people that would go on Yahoo Answers asking, "Can I get pregnant if a guy stares at me?" Just like, then you'd probably get some sarcastic responses, I'd imagine. But then again, it was an all-girls boarding school that probably barely interacted with guys and probably never really interacted with guys their age, so maybe they're not oblivious.
おいおい、これじゃナンパもできないぜ。どうしたらいいんだよ。
That's not gonna happen for a while. Or ever. Well, maybe. For the practice, at least. The girls looked at me like I was filth when I just walked down the hall. I finally understood what it felt like to be the kid everybody picks on.
俺らこれからどうなるんだ？
He says that, but this group of friends seem like the type that would always be picked on because, well, you know, they kind of fit this, well, they'd be like looked at as the losers of the school, so I can imagine them being picked on. Then you got Daigo here, he's just like, he's a freaking massive hulk of a man, he could crush people, but he's a gentle giant with perverted sides. Daigo's voice was full of anxiety. He's actually a very sensitive guy. He was already worrying about his life there. Which makes him kind of a fitting, fit for muscular woman, girl, Ray, potentially. Don't worry so much. Things were just as bad as when we started at our last school.
ああ、まあそうな。いきなり最悪な展開だったけど、結局なんとかなったっけ。
It's all your fault, Appo. I mean, every one of these characters is perverted, but Appo always takes it several hundred steps too far. Like Pierre is kind of maybe close behind, but not nearly as bad. And Daigo is mostly, you know, he's got his perverted side, but he mostly just like, well, he did steal a sock. Hey, we didn't get an answer to that. Whose sock was it then? Was it hers?
そうだよな。あの時に比べたらまだマシだって。
そうか、そうだよな。
Let's keep our heads up and explore our new surroundings.
そうだな。今のうちに大事なポイントは押さえとかないとな。
亮もまだ見てないじゃん。これから世話になる俺らの部屋がどんなんだか確かめないとダメだろ。
Right, it might be really extravagant too. Speaking of our dorm, where is it? None of us knew.
その辺のやつに聞いてみるか。
Another one ran away.
まだ何にも言ってねえだろ。誰がお前なんか聞くか。ブス死ね滅べ。
Appo flipped her off. The girls gave him even sharper looks than before. Someone threw a rock.
あいて、いて。
こら、石投げんな、こら。
やっぱりここじゃダメなんじゃないか？俺たちが女子校に編入なんてやっぱり無理があったんだ。
Don't get depressed too soon. So soon, I mean. We're completely treated as the away team.
ちょっとみんな
Erika's strong voice filled the hall.
陰口なんてみっともないわよ。言いたいことがあるなら堂々と言いなさい。
Erika stood in front of us and glared occasionally at us, even she was just like a hero of justice. Definitely not the same as my first impression.
そうだよ。ハルニャンの言う通りだよ。
Ah, yes, these two characters. I think they have a route in the expansion version, which is also a manga gamer. But heck, I haven't even played all the main characters' routes yet. And, you know, considering I don't own the novel anymore, like the full version, can't even play through the other routes. Unless I purchase it again, I guess. Two students came forward from the crowd.
あ、さくらとりんちゃん。
They must know each other.
あの子たちもなかなか可愛いな。さすが女子校、上玉が揃ってるよな。
Guys, can you keep that to yourselves a bit, you know? The more you just like constantly show this kind of side to yourselves, the more likely these girls are gonna be like, we were right to be like throw rocks at you and think poorly of you.
そうか、何かが決定的に足りなくね。具体的に言うと、父。
Unless they're this size, they're flat. They're just fine the way they are. What do you mean lacking? She's got freaking ginormous melons, yeah. Maybe she doesn't, but she's kind of covering her chest there, so we can't really tell. No, they weren't super beauties, but they were pretty enough. Just the type of girls who would be popular with the guys. It's just like these are the type of characters who would be secondary characters that don't have their own route, which is technically true. They didn't in the original. But in the second updated version, they did get routes. I just haven't played them.
ハルニャンの言う通り、みんなこそこそ言うのは良くないよ。
We should whisper to their
そう
faces.
だよ。みんなの気持ちはわかるけど、男子が全員変態なわけじゃないでしょ。
そうそう。変態なことしたのは一部の男子だけなんだから。
Yeah, such as the ones you're talking to. Oh, we could be them in question. For an instant, everything froze. Then they suddenly erupted in chatter.
そうなの？
バカカズシ、正直に言うことないだろうに。
本当だよ。バカだね、君。
She pointed at me and started laughing. She's a cheerful girl.
とにかくみんな、急に環境が変わってみんなが戸惑う気持ちもわかるけど、陰口とかは良くないよ。
You know what? They'll have to do, Haruka. Because, you know, I've still got this food and I don't want it to get cold now, so I'm going to eat it. Therefore, I'm going to call it a recording here. So I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.